Hi everyone. Today I want to discuss one topic from computer organization. It is the diagram for the CPU which connects to all the units, internal components with a single bus. Actually, the computer system has one unit that executes the program instructions. So as we know that CPU means computer system, that means central processing unit, which communicates with the control the operation of the other systems within the computer. So this is the central role. This unit is known as, generally we call it as central processing unit. So to implement an algorithm to any problem on a computer, a series of steps in this algorithm are broken down into the smaller steps, which is represented as a mission instructions. So each instructions what we are giving to this computer, that will be converted into the mission instructions. So these instructions constituting a program to be executed by the computer that are loaded into the sequential locations, that is in the main memory. Means this total central processing unit which is connected to the main memory. To execute this program, the CPU fetches one instructions at a time and performs a function specified. So this CPU executes the number of instructions, and each time executes number of instructions at a time. So the CPU keeps tracks of the addresses of the main memory locations containing the next instruction by using the CPU register, that is called program counter. In this program counter, which stores the address of the next instructions each time. So after fetching an instruction, the contents of the program counter are updated to the point to the next instructions in the sequence. So after executing the instructions, then this will be incremented every time, means this will be modified, means updated each time for executing the next instructions. So it assumes that each instruction occupies a memory word. For example, to execute a one word, it has basically depends on the three steps. That is, first one is fetching phase, means reading the data, that is fetching phase. Here it is the contents of the main memory location pointed by this program counter. So the contents of this location are interpreted as an instruction that is to be executed. So there are loaded that instruction into the instruction register. So what instructions executed next, that will be coming to this instruction register. So here it stores the present instruction executes. So we can call it in this instruction, mission instruction, we can write it as an assembly code, that is instruction register, that will be from program counter. And the second step is for executing this instruction is, second step is simply increment this program counter, that is PC. In short, we are writing it as PC, which is always increase after executing the instruction. So the program counter is increasing. This program counter is increasing. So and now third step is carry out that action specified by this increment by this instruction in this instruction register. So that is, instruction register will be execute that present instructions. So generally these are the three basic steps for executing the each instruction by this CPU. Generally the step 1 and step 2 we can call it as a fetch phase, and the third phase will be the execution phase. So here we are seeing simply a single bus. This is the computer organization in which the ALU and all the CPU registers are connected to this single bus. So here we can observe this this is the program counter and this is the instruction decoder, and then these two will be connected to each other. That is, instruction register contains an instruction decoder and some other memory unit registers, that is memory address registers, which shows the address of the each instructions, and memory data registers, which contains the data values what are executing present. So this is an address line, this is the data lines. So this is totally a memory bus. These are all connected to the single bus. These are all connected to the CPU by using a single bus. And coming to this one is ALU. This is ALU, arithmetical and logical unit. We know the block diagram of computer. Each computer has a three basic parts, that is a memory unit and arithmetical and logical unit, and total these are all process bed control lines, that is control unit. Okay, so this single bus is internal to the CPU. The external memory bus, which is connected to this CPU via a memory data register and the memory address registers. So, and this observe that these are all interconnected to each other, and outside we can see this is an external connections, and these are all the control lines, and the number and the function of the registers, that are R0 to Rn-1, which are independent, and basically these are the special type of registers. We can't say fixed type of registers, fixed registers to one computer. That is, in depending on that computer, these registers count will be vary. So these are the general purpose registers, which may be dedicated as a special purpose registers, like index registers, stack pointers, and some other three registers are we can observe that Y and temp and Z. These three registers are the transparent to the programmer. That means the programmer need not to concern with them, because they are never referenced directly by an instruction. So these are used only by the CPU for temporary storage during the execution of the some instructions, that is Y, Z and temporary register. Okay, and the instruction register and the instruction decoders are the integral parts of the control, which control circuitry in this CPU, and all other registers that are and ALU, and which are all used for this storing and manipulating the data. Okay, so the ALU and these registers, which is referred as a data path. Here that each operation will be executed in this unit, right? So we can call it as a data path. So generally an instruction can be carried out by this performing one or more following instructions. That is, one is fetching, means the contents of the given memory location and load them into this CPU registers. First phase is fetching. Each time the CPU executes the each instructions in three basic steps. One is fetch phase, means here the contents of the given memory location and load them into this CPU registers, and after that reading that contents, which stores the word of data from the CPU registers into this memory locations. And the third one is that transfer a word of data from one CPU register to the another, or else to the ALU. These are the three basic steps for executing the each instruction, and after that, after coming to this ALU, it can perform the arithmetical logical operations, which stores the result in this registers. We'll see next topic in further videos. Thank you for watching. Like, share and subscribe. If you have any doubt, just comment.